I'm Randy Ellis with the Capitol Bureau. I'm here today with Bruce Fisher, who's running for House District 97 State House of Representatives. And I understand when you first got into the race, you were expecting at least some logistic support from the Democratic Party, and you got a surprise right off the bat. Tell us what happened.
Well, when I announced my candidacy for office, I entered into a contractual agreement with the Democratic Party to have access to what's called the VAN, the Voter Access Network.
Right.
And it's a database of registered voters in District 97, and it allows us to be able to do a number of things, to sort based on likely voters and to do robocalls and mail-outs and those kind of things. It's a valuable tool that the Democratic Party has, and so I was advised that it would be to our advantage to get access to this network, and so we did.
You paid a fee to get access.
Paid a fee and have access to it. To my surprise, a couple of weeks ago, I got a letter from the Democratic Party saying that I was now being denied access to it and was given a chance to have my money refunded for the inconvenience of the situation.
So why did they deny you access?
Well, they said that there is a policy in the Democratic Party called "Do No Harm," and this was instituted to protect the candidates in the Democratic Party. However, I don't see that a healthy discussion of the issues to the people who are in District 97 in any way harms anybody.
And when you say protect the candidates, you're talking about incumbents, to protect incumbents.
Yes, and in my case, that was Mike Shelton, who was the incumbent, and we were just running a healthy campaign, and I don't think that it does any harm to present an alternative view on how we see our community, how I wanted to focus on improving the quality of life in Northeast Oklahoma City. That's all I've talked about. I've talked about the idea that of saving our young people. 28.9% of the third graders failed that test, and I think that our community needs to be involved with trying to help our teachers to teach them how to read. We can do that, and those are the kind of issues that I've been advocating. Nothing that in any way harms anybody. It just presents an alternative view of the things that I think are important in District 97.
And I'll say this, I called the Republican Party just to see what their policy was, and they told me that they don't sell the list. They do have a similar database that candidates can have. They don't sell it, and it's available to anybody that wants to run as a Republican, whether they're a incumbent or a challenger that's never been in office. So they do it differently. What do you think? Why would the Democratic Party be different, or what's your reaction to the Democratic Party being different?
Well, I think I'm disappointed. I'm shocked and disappointed that the Democratic Party of all parties, that in this point in time where voter suppression is such a big issue, that we would be encouraging the most participation that we could get in the electoral process. Give the people a chance to choose the candidate that they want. Give the community a chance to listen to all viewpoints and have access to all the information. A level playing field is all we were asking. No advantage, no disadvantage, just a level playing field. And I think that this so-called policy unfairly protects the incumbent. Had I known from the beginning that I would be denied access to this kind of information, maybe I would not have even run. I mean, I don't see how anybody could expect to run a strong campaign and be denied access to this information, although nobody else has been denied access to the information. I think I'm the only person that has running a legislative race that has received this letter being denied. So I'm more curious about the policy itself. I've looked at the state constitution, Democratic Constitution. I see nothing there. I don't know where this policy exists. I've asked them to show me the policy, and they keep saying that there's a policy, but I don't think there's a policy that really exists. And to me, that's even more disappointing, that you would cite a policy that doesn't even exist as a way of deterring a challenger to the election process. I think that's wrong. I think it's unfair, and I'm sorry that the Democratic Party is engaged in this kind of behavior. I am a lifelong Democrat. My parents were Democrats. I love the Democratic Party, but this is unfair, and I think that if it is a policy, it should be changed. But again, I would love for them to show me that policy, and if I'm elected, I want to work to change that policy. And if I'm not elected, I want to work to change that policy. That's why I'm speaking out about it now.
It's all a matter of fairness.
Fairness.
Well, there you have it. We have an issue surfaced in District 97 about what's fair in Democratic politics, and we have an election coming up in about 3 weeks. In this particular race, we will have Bruce Fisher against Mike Shelton for the Democratic nomination, and the winner will face Tony Canaday in the general election. So there you have it.